My lovely Sagittariuses, this is your December reading for 2024. I really cannot believe we are at the end of the year. So, as you know, those of you who tune into my normal readings, I don't normally ask this at the beginning of the reading, but if you do like my reading and it resonates with you, because it's not going to resonate with everybody, because if you're born on the cusp, you might want to get the previous month or the following month, their reading. So you might want to get Scorpios or you might want to get Capricorns reading if you're born on the cusp. Okay, so if you can give me a like, share, or subscribe, it helps my little channel to grow. Okay, and other people can get to see my readings. And then you'll get notifications if you subscribe. Okay, so those of you who have tuned into my readings before, as you may be aware, I've made my own tarot angel cards. Okay, and that's because when I first started doing the angel cards, I couldn't find any that suited me when I started, but now I've got hundreds. Okay, so we're working tonight with my own deck, the Sacred Traveller deck by Denise Lynn. Love this deck. Also, the Shadow and Light Oracle, which is Selena Moon, and my deck, and also Spirit Junkie by Gabriella Bernstein, another deck I absolutely love. Okay, so I also do a crystal reading. So we've got the beautiful clear quartz, which is the crown chakra. And we've also got the throat chakra, which is blocked, which is the blue lapzulis. Okay, beautiful stone. Look at the veins in it. Absolute stunning stone. Okay, so it's talking about you needing to speak out because the general reading excuse me, the general reading for the month of December is miscommunications and travel delays. Okay, being fearless and self-explanation. Okay, so it's a bit, you're fearless in, not self-explanation, self-exploration. So you're the kind of star sign that when you go exploring, you're not really, you don't like set ways of doing things. You'll just go off and do something. So if you've got plans over this holiday break, because in England we're coming up to Christmas, so you might not celebrate Christmas, your culture or religion might not celebrate Christmas. Do appreciate that. So you might be going off traveling during this break. Try to think that there might be some delays over this holiday period and there might be miscommunication, and that comes with this throat chakra. Okay, you might be feeling a bit introspective at the moment, and I think that's where this crown chakra is a bit blocked. Excuse me. I've had that nasty cold and cough, and it's still got a bit of a residue. So there's growth and abundance. You've just heard my dog come in. There's growth and abundance where you need to adapt your daily routine. There's big changes sort of like in your daily routine where there might be changes at work, there might be changes to family routine, and you need to learn new strategies around self-care because this daily routine is sort of like messing with things that you would normally do so your routine that you would normally do is a bit out of place at the moment. So whilst you're trying to balance this new routine, you need to put in different ways of self-care, and that might be your exercise regime might have gone out of the window, or what you do, you might need to change how you get to work or how you get the family to school or something along them lines. So the song I've got for you is Dolly Parton's Working 9 to 5, the way to make a living. It feels at the moment like it's all work and no play. You're coming home from you're getting up early, going to work. It's a grind, it's a bore, and it's just things, you're not doing many things that make you feel joyous and happy. So you need to look into how you can make some changes and start to bring in little bits of joyous happiness. It's coming up to that time of year where it's really dark, you know, when we're coming home from work and we're just shutting the curtains and we're just, sorry, going to cough again. We're just shutting the curtains and we're just watching TV, we're making tea, watching TV, going to bed. We're not doing the things that make us feel happy. Okay, so we'll get into the reading. Let's see where these crystals come in. Okay, so the first one is, so this reading's from the end of November right through to the end of December. So at the end of November, you weren't too bad. You were feeling quite happy. So, you know, the people around you, some people were presenting as unhappy in your life, but there you are, you're happy. Okay. And then it's quite a nice reading. You've got no blue ones, which in my deck is negative. You've got all pink, green and yellow, so that's really nice. You like the flower. You sort of close up at night time, open up during the day. So this is really what I've been saying. You know, you're sort of getting up in the morning, doing what you need to do during the day, and then closing up at night time. That's exactly what December is, really. Okay, so round about the second week of December, we're on the second week of December, there might be some kind of new beginning. You might start a new hobby. You might, some of you might get a new job. Remember, this is not going to resonate with everybody. So you might get a new job. You might start writing a book. There's something you're going to do, a new beginning. Okay, you never know what it's going to be. We'll get a clarifier in a bit. Okay. They're asking you to say thanks, be grateful and feel blessed for what you have. You actually, even though you're feeling like you're in the daily grind, you're actually in a really good position. You've got no money worries this month, even though it's an expensive month. If you're celebrating Christmas, you might have some birthdays, it is an expensive month, December. Okay, but they're asking you to say thanks, be grateful and what you feel blessed for. Okay. What they're asking you to do is speak up. There is something, that's why the throat chakras come out. They're asking you to speak up. Something is going to, round about the third week of December, they're saying to you, there is something that's going to niggle you. And they're going to say, speak up. Okay? Voice your opinions. Okay? Because you're feeling like you're a bit like you're coming out of the cave. It's good, it's yellow, so it's nothing bad, it's not a bad thing, okay? It might just be where you feel something's irked you, or something at work. I've got a feeling it's around work, that pressures at work are going to be too much. This is the feeling I'm getting. I think some pressures are going to be put on you at work, where I think this new beginning is work. I really do. But you're coming out of a cave back into the light, and things will, once you've said your piece, and things start to clear in your mind, you're the kind of star sign that needs to work through things. You might be a fire sign and you might just go rah, like that, but you do go away and think about it. You're not somebody who will just jump into something. You're a thoughtful fire sign, okay? And at the end of the month, because you've done all this, you're going to feel like the kingfisher, free. You're going to be flying. You're going to be like the bird. Get on your wings and fly. But what it's going to do is it's going to make you feel like you need a break from things. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's do the Sacred Traveller Oracle deck. Dear God, dear Spirit and my loved ones, please can I have a couple of cards from the Sacred Oracle deck? That's a lovely one. Let's have a look. Finding Sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. It's a beautiful card. Look at that. Little tower, and it's up in the clouds. What it's saying to you is find the places that you go to, that you find your sanctuary. Sometimes it's spiritual. For me, it's very spiritual. When I need a bit of sanctuary, I either lose myself in a book, I do my readings, I listen to music, or I literally will go and find some water. If I was to ever go missing, you would find me near water. That is my sanctuary. It's where I find peace and quiet. I will, excuse me, just park my car up and I will sit and watch the water. It gives me my spiritual sanctuary. Find your spiritual sanctuary. Is that in a book? Is that reading? Whatever kind of genre you like, fiction, non-fiction, horror, whatever. Believe you me, some people find their sanctuary in horror. Is it listening to music? Any kind of music. Is it getting out in nature? Is it going talking to your friends? Find your spiritual sanctuary source. Okay. Fellow travellers. Oh, I've got two here. These cards do stick together. Support is all around you. I think sometimes as Sagittarius is, even though you're a fiery sign, you don't ask for that support, and the support is all around you. Okay, there you go. Can you see the traveller with his peacock and the rainbow? I'm a big lover of rainbows. Okay, so again, if there's a rainbow and I'm feeling a bit low, you will find me looking at the rainbow. Okay, so there you go. Go and ask for support. Far away places, get ready for new horizons. That's where the kingfisher comes in. Can you see? Far away places. There's some kind of travel on the horizon, and I think when we do the clarifier in a bit, you will find that there is some kind of travel in there. Let's have a look at the Shadow and Light Oracle, which is by Selena Moon. This is a gorgeous deck. I like this because it tells you, it gives you answers. Okay, it tells you what, sorry about that, what the shadow is and what the light is, where you're going. Okay, let's have a look. I think sometimes there is a little bit of self-doubt, can you see? But you're the kind of star sign that works through your self-doubt and then you get the hope, you get the answer. Because you sit there and you don't just jump into what you need, what you think the answer is. You work through it. You work through it and work through it and work through it. You go and do your research and you work through it a bit more. And then there's hope. Okay, you can see all the birds and the clouds and the lovely moon, and this person's raising their hands up to the moon in hope. Okay, so let's have a look. So this speak up, new beginnings and speak up. I think there's been a bit of self-doubt creeping in somewhere, but when you speak up, it's going to give you hope. So, action and reaction. Okay, you're going to be called to action. Somewhere along the line, something's going to happen and you're going to need to act and you're going to have to react. And this is where the speak up comes in. Can you see? Let me just pop them down. I'm going to get you another one. Can you see there? It's clarifying. There is going to be an action and you are going to have to react and speak up. Okay, so those two go together. Okay. So another one. Please can I have a third card? There we go. I think there's been some discomfort and resentment for some of you. I don't think this is all of you. And I think this is where new beginnings comes in. Because of the discomfort and resentment, I think you're seeing people walking away and new beginnings. And there's definitely a new beginning coming in. As I said, it won't be for everybody, but it will be for some of you. Okay, let's get some... Let's get some positivity. I love these cards. Okay. So, my greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Sometimes I think you've not thought really what others think of you. I think you've not cared. But it is sneaking in what others think of you. And the freedom is coming. Okay, so we've got the freedom with the Kingfisher. We've got the freedom with this card. And we've got the freedom of the faraway places, fellow travellers. There's a lot of travel indicated here and the freedom. Sometimes we need to free our mind, and that's where the clear quartz crystal comes in. We need to unblock this. Now, you can buy these crystals online. I'm not going to mention companies, but there are a lot of companies that you can buy these crystals. and you place them on the chakras, and it helps to unblock. And you can meditate, you can journal. There's lots of ways, okay? But you need to be starting to think there's something that's clouding your mind, okay? And it's not good for you. So my greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go. So it doesn't matter what other people think. So when this situation occurs that you need to speak up about, you really don't need to worry about what people are thinking, because it's a genuine situation and it's a genuine concern of yours. Okay, so you might be needing to have somebody's back. Okay, you might need to have somebody's back. Or it might be a situation in your job, at home, friends. Somebody might need you to say something that you think that they might not like, but it needs saying. Okay, it really needs saying. Okay, it's what I honour my self-worth by asking for what I want. Okay, so sometimes you don't ask for what you want. Sometimes you don't say it because you just think it's going to cause trouble. Okay, you really do think it's just going to cause trouble. Yeah? Okay, so let's go to the clarifiers. And you've made a lot of sacrifices in your life. Okay, so blue's quite negative. So you've made a lot of sacrifices. And sometimes you just want to be like the goldfish and left alone and just swim round your own little place, just be yourself, you don't particularly want to go anywhere, do anything, you just want to be, okay? You like the workhorse, okay? The horse has come out, you like the workhorse, okay? And you just keep going and going and going and doing and doing and doing, okay? You've been in a cave for a little while and you're coming out of it. This is this thought process. I don't think physically you've been in the cave. I think emotionally you've been in a cave. You've just been there, but you're coming out of it. You've got some really nice friendships around you, okay? And it's a really loving, this relationship that you've got. Can you see the two flamingos standing on a leg? This person that you're with or have a really nice friendship with really does have your back. Okay, so that's a really lovely card. You like the dolphin. You need to be like the dolphin, I should say. It's a green card. Okay, and it's a healing card, this one. So like dolphins, they swim with their school of dolphins. I think it's called a school or a shoal, but dolphins swim together. The friends, when you're not feeling good about yourself, go and talk to your friends. This is where you want to be. If you're feeling a bit, after this event round about the 3rd week of December, when this event occurs where you need to speak up, where you need to open your throat chakra, I'm saying do this calmly. Don't do it in a bullish or, fiery manner. Do it in a kind manner. But you need to be back where this pink card is. Okay. There is definitely a road trip coming up. Definitely. Some kind of trip. Okay. There's definitely going to be a mama bear incident, a mama bear time. Do you know what I mean? Because the mama bear card's coming out. So somebody's going to go into protective mode over you and look after you and have your back. Like you have their back, they're going to have your back. Okay, so it's quite a nice reading. You've just got this little bit round about the 3rd week of December where you're going to need to speak up. Something's going to happen where you're just going to need to voice your opinion. You're going to be asked. You're either going to be asked to voice your opinion or something will happen where you need to speak up. Or you're going to have somebody's back. And there is definitely a new beginning of some sort round about the 2nd week of December. So this might be where you need to speak up. This new beginning in the 2nd week. By the 3rd week, it's realising it's not working. But by the 4th week of December, you will feel significantly better about it because you did speak up. That's definitely what's happening. But you are going to have to put in place new strategies for self-care to balance your new daily routine, because this new beginning is going to give you a new daily routine. Okay. If you are going on these travels, okay, there will be miscommunication and travel delays, and you are a fearless traveller. You just tend to get on with it. So watch out for these delays, okay? Yeah? There is growth and abundance this month, definitely. But this working 9 to 5, the way to make a living, you need to, you really do need to find a way to inject a bit more joy and fun into life. It isn't all just about work, work, work. Okay, you need a good work-life balance. Now, to Christmas. Okay, some of you don't celebrate Christmas, and I'm not going to be PC over it. So, Merry Christmas to those of you who do, and have a wonderful, lovely time, especially if you're celebrating with your friends and family. But to those of you who don't celebrate Christmas or don't like Christmas, then just get through it the best that you can. Eat lots of nice food, watch lots of rubbish telly if that's what you want to do, read a book, go out for a walk. Do you in the best way that you can get through Christmas. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of healing, and I'm looking forward to doing your 2025 January reading. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying that it's 2025. So if you've had a bad 2024, let's look forward to 2025, and love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.